Today I wanted to bring to you an experiment loading 41 Long Colt with 38 special brass, and as you'll see, it works pretty good. So this is a 200 grain 41 Long Colt cast bullet, hollow base, and the idea behind this is that that hollow base expands with the pressure from firing and forms to the rifling of the barrel. Especially handy on older pistols where maybe the barrels weren't all quite as uniform as they could have been, or they're just worn with age. This is a really great feature, the hollow base. It's common in other guns too, like I do believe the 45 Webleys recommend a hollow base bullet, although it's not required. This is, my understanding, the superior way to go. So this is a 38 special case. The base on this case is really close to that of the 41 Long Colt, but of course the body, it's shorter, or sorry, not shorter but narrower, being 38 versus 41. So what I've discovered is that you can take this and you can expand the neck to seat the 41 cal bullet, and I'm just going to fish that out here. So as we can see, it's kind of hard, probably hard to see, but it's not going to fit as it is. That bullet is too large for that case. But the case can be expanded, and we'll seat the bullet in till it fits in the chamber on the pistol. And that will be roughly that deep. Length of the case is kind of irrelevant as long as the bullet seats in, being the hollow base. It should expand and fit the rifling. You just need to make sure that this fits in the chamber. So that's what I've done. My first attempt was that, and what I had done is I kept going progressively deeper until I found the depth that I was intending to seat the bullet to, which was right around there. Unfortunately, learning experience, my die expanded the neck too much. You can see it flares out there. Really nice for seating the bullet. Hell, I could seat that by hand. But unfortunately, you can't run that into the seating die. It's too wide when it's flared like that. So I had to go back to the drawing board and flare it a little less, and then seat the bullet in there. Now I'll show you guys. I'll put a clip in that shows that seated. Unfortunately, you'll see two clips, one with what I expected to have, and one that shows a kink or a crease around there where the brass started to kink. That happened because you're doing something to the brass that it's not really built for, and when you push the bullet in, sometimes it would just kind of kink a little bit. So this is a properly seated bullet without any crease in the brass, and this one is where it creased and left that deformity. And here's an actual test of the ammo. On the whole, I'd say it was a very successful test, but I was a little bit surprised. So this is a empty case. This is being fired out of one of my Thunders, and it did not fire form to the chamber the way I thought it would. There's still, pronounced swell at the end, and the rest of this stayed more or less at the 38 special size, and that was a full load of 3F black powder. I might be able to squeeze a few more grains in, but I'm not sure that would have done it. But it was interesting to see that, because I fully expected this to be fire formed with a funny little crease around here, almost a rimless cartridge. Anyway, the other thing that surprised me is I did test fire some of the crimped stuff, or the stuff that, kinked. And even after firing, it fired okay, and after firing, it just pretty much stayed the way it was to start with. It didn't fire form either, and it didn't deform. I was worried that it might let go around where it creased, and the brass had buckled, but it all held together, and yeah. Interesting test. One of my Thunders didn't seem to like this ammo, didn't want to chamber it, didn't really want to shoot it, but my other one, it was flawless. Every time, no problem. Anyway, just wanted to share that with you guys, and yeah, hope you liked it, hope it helps you, and yeah, if you got a Thunder and you can't get the brass for it, 38 special, it will work. It's just a bit of effort. If you like this, please like and subscribe, and it would help me out. Let your friends know, whatever. Yeah, anyway, thanks for tuning in, and I hope to bring you guys more.